And I'm about to give y'all the website. Y'all better go there before they take the website down. I'm telling you, as soon as I give y'all the website, as soon as the traffic go up on the website, they're probably gonna snatch it. So I told you guys about the lien that came up on Americans, and it said the rights of men or whatever, the all men. This is the lien, people. Can y'all see that? This is the financing statement. This is the lien. Right? Cheer. It's 2 pages. It's 2. Boom. This is the lien. Got it. Got a hold of it. Bam. So, in order to get through this, you are going to need these 2 things. If you're gonna get in this, you're gonna need these 2 things. Also, bam. So I'm gonna say, let me start and say this. If y'all been watching this channel for a minute, I teach a lot of stuff, law and all this and that, and you definitely should learn the law. Excuse me. However, if there's anything that you've ever taken that I've told you, seriously at all, it is this. You had better learn bonding, master bonds. I'm not playing with you. This is not a game. You have got to master bonds and trust. That is what everything is run off of. I'm about to break this thing down in a second and run through this in a minute and see how long because we got a whole lot of stuff. I have some other stuff to get through, but we'll see how long this takes. But you have got to master bonds and trust. It is imperative. If you don't, you will be a slave for the rest of your life, especially what's getting ready to come down the pipe. And when I start reading this stuff off to you, you're gonna see again. So you're going to have to get these 2 books right here. This is the Dictionary of Finance and Investment Terms, Barron's, and this is Barron's Dictionary of Banking Terms, because some of the things that's in here is not in here and vice versa. A lot of them are, but some of them are different. Now, this is the 8th edition. Talked about this before. This is the 8th edition. I think they're on the 10th. I don't have the 10th. But if somebody wanted to send me the 10th as a gift, I won't stop you. But right here, boom. So you're gonna need those. And again, you're gonna need something about bonding. I would recommend this one right here, The Secrets of Bonding. So, what do we have here? So, financing statement. Who's listed on the financing statement at the beginning, at the top, right here? Can y'all see that? Let me see. All right. That's the USA Department of Defense, the USA Department of Homeland Security. Attention to the clerk of the Hall of Justice. And just give the address, right? So this is basically it's sending this out, letting them know what's popping. That's what this is, because it says at the top, send acknowledgement to, right? So it's letting these people know, letting these departments know, the Department of Defense, Department of Homeland Security, and the clerk at the Hall of Justice, right? That's the in DC, right? So now, if you don't know what a financing statement is, a financing statement is United States or Uniform Commercial Code, where if you have a financing statement of something, it is evidence of a creditor or a secured party having an interest in a debt or a debtor, right? So creditor or secured party having an interest or claim in a debt or a debtor, right? So it says debtor's exact full name. It says the Federal Reserve System, not the Federal Reserve Bank, Federal Reserve System, right? Then gives the address of the Federal Reserve. Then it says Type of organization, the Federal Reserve, a trust. Wait a minute, and this is under 15 USC, so you can. This is United States codes, USC, United States codes. That's the federal code. So it says under 15 USC is where you'll find, like, I guess, the definition of trust. Also trustee. Maybe really look up trustee under Title 15. So Title 15 USC, United States Code. So it says a trust, right? And then jurisdiction, the United States of America. Then up under it, it says additional debtors, exact full name. Now, under additional debtors, so we have one debtor is the Federal Reserve System. Then the additional debtor is E pluribus unum, United States of America. E pluribus unum, United States of America. And it's still 300 and something of you in here with your damn shoes on. A lot of y'all in here ear hustling. Hit the goddamn like button. Lazy ass niggas. Shit. Hit the like button. So, E pluribus unum, United States of America. What is E pluribus unum, United States of America? What does that mean? Because, again, you got to break down, you got to break through this stuff to really understand what a lot of this stuff means, right? So, E pluribus unum, United States of America, is, where do you see E pluribus unum? It's on the seal. If you have a dollar bill, flip the dollar bill over, you see what? E pluribus unum. What? That's out of many, one, right? So, E pluribus unum, United States of America. That's the other debtor. That's the real America. Remember, there is an actual real government. Everybody says, yeah, the American government is a corporation. Yes, but there is a real government that's not being used or being misused. That's being siphoned off of, right? That's being parasited, and it's still there. And so the real United States of America is called E pluribus unum, United States of America, because that's what's on the seal. That's the seal, right? So then you keep going and talks about, where it is, boom, and then type of organization is E pluribus unum, United States of America. It is a trustee. It's the trustee. You guys got to get into trust and trustee law. I'm telling you, it's a whole different understanding. So they're a trustee. Now you can be a corporation, a company can be a trust company, like a company can be a trust, like what's called a trust company. Banks can act as trust companies. An individual person can be a trust, can create a trust company. Anybody can be a trust company and then become a trustee over a trust, right? So it says E pluribus unum, United States of America, is a trustee. It is a trustee, right? Why? Because the Aboriginals left America in trust to the government. The Aboriginals left the United States of America, the land, in trust to the colonies back in the day. So it is in trust. Yo, Mike Trenton, appreciate you, bro. So America is a trustee over the land for you, really, Aboriginals. But they're going to say that now they're trustees, they're trustees over the land of all the American people, right? But it's really you, the Aboriginals, if you understood how to take your power back. The trust really belongs to you. You're the beneficiary of the trust, I should say. So America being the trustee, right? And then it says secured party's name, right? Or something called, you can't really see this, but it says secured party's name, secured party's name or name of total assignee of assigner, right? So what is assignee and assigner? So right here, this is an assignment, and this is in the dictionary banking terms. So An assignment. Signing over title, rights, or other interest to another person. That's what an assignment means, or an assigner. So when you sign something, they call you an assigner. That's the term. That's the legal term. An assigner. An assigner. You're signing something over, and what it is you're signing over titles, rights. This is why you need to put all rights reserved to your next to your name whenever you sign it, because then you're signing over your rights when you do this. So again, signing over title, rights, or other interest to another person, right? So interest that another person has, interest that you have in something, you're signing over those interests to someone else, right? So that's what an assigner is. So again, so now who's the secured party, or name of total assignee of assigner, which means if I'm the assignee, that means I'm the one who's getting the stuff signed over to him. You signing the stuff over to somebody, I'm that person you're signing the stuff over to, right? This is what an assignee is, right? So who's the assignee, or the secured party? The person who holds the credit, or the interest within e pluribus United States of America. E pluribus unum United States of America. That would be the United States Department of the Treasury, 1789. Why does it say it like that? Department of Treasury, 1789, because that's the real treasury. That's the real treasury of the United States of America. That's the name of it. United States Department of the Treasury, 1789. Because the fake treasury, the corporation, is called the U.S. Treasury Department, Inc. And you're going to see this in a second, right? So then, down at the bottom, right here, you can see that. You can see the word seals. You see it. You see that word seal? Right. So it says, this financing statement covers the following collateral. Okay, so let's look up the term collateral, because I want y'all to understand these terms and not have me really try to wing it. So collateral, assets pledged as a security to ensure payment or performance of an obligation, right? In banking and lending, it is generally something of value owned by the owned by the borrower. If the borrower defaults, the assets pledged may be taken and sold by the lender to fulfill completion of the original contract. 4 types of collateral, this is important. 4 types of collateral as recognized by the Uniform Commercial Code. 1, trade goods, meaning tangible things like this. Here you go. You give me something back physical. I give you this, you give me back a nice Lamborghini. That's a good trade. I give you a pack of government cards, you give me back a Lamborghini. I think that's a good trade. Once anybody wants to hit that trade, hit me up. So that right there, trade goods. Paper, and then in parentheses, it says negotiable instruments and title documents. What are negotiable instruments? Anything that can be, so let's look it up. I don't want to, let me do that. Let me not tell you what it is. Let me read it to you. Negotiable instruments. Hold on. Here it is. Oh. Negotiable instrument. A written order to pay, such as an acceptance, check, bill of exchange, or promissory note, transferable from one person to another, provided certain conditions are met. When a person cashes a check, he or she negotiates a check by signing, negotiates the check by signing his or her name on the back and presenting it to a bank, thereby becoming the legal owner of funds represented by the writing on the face of the check, right? So negotiable instrument is a written order to pay. So again, where's my damn thing? So again, it says financing statement covers the following collateral. And we understand what a collateral is, something, a promise to pay, something of value that's given back and forth. Now, under the collateral that this thing covers, meaning that's somebody's taking the secured interest in, the ownership of, seal, right? So, again, goes back to what? What has a seal? E pluribus unum. E pluribus unum, United States of America, is the one with the seal. So right here under assets covered, it says seal. And then a very different variations. I think these are the different variations of the seal right here. So then, oh, did I tell you how much this is for? 14 trillion, I forgot to show you, sorry. $14 trillion. Right there. $14 trillion. That's what this says. This is what this financing statement covers, right? Then it says down here, this financing statement is to be filed for record or recorded in the real estate records, right? And that says with an attachment. So if you want to do that, then there has to be an attachment, which is an addendum, the addendum, which is this in the back. I'm gonna read that in a second. And then it says also down here that it's a, you can't probably see that, it says AG lien. That means agricultural lien, meaning a lien on the land. It's a lien on the goddamn land, right? Agricultural lien. So also, where is the Treasury? So this is the mailing address of the Treasury. If y'all, can y'all see that? 50 Maryland Avenue. That's the United States Treasury. Y'all know what that is? Go Google map that. That's a goddamn courthouse. That's a courthouse. What is the Treasury, the real Treasury? Why is it housed in a court, in the goddamn Maryland courthouse? Oh shit, some more shit. So again, some more stuff. And then it says also, this is security. This is a security, which is security is like money, basically. And then it says commercial affidavit, not a point of law. This is about money, commerce. Then, so let's skip to the next one, right? So this is the addendum that's attached to it. This is the addendum. Y'all can see USC financing statement addendum, boom, 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 right? So then it says at the top again, name of debtor, Federal Reserve System, and that means all the Federal Reserve banks in the system. Then it says miscellaneous. Now again, right here it says with this note, but with is in brackets. So I don't know if they really mean to put that. So let's do, this note is legal tender for all debts public and private, stating that this is a note. What is a note, y'all? Yes, y'all. What is a note? So a note, let me get to boom. A note, again, boom, better get your damn dictionary. Legal evidence of a debt or obligation. A financial instrument consisting of a promise to pay, promissory note, rather than an order to pay, which is a bill of exchange or a certificate of indebtedness. A bond. A note is a bond. Now are you understanding why you niggas need to start learning bonds? I've been telling y'all this shit for years, but now you about to understand. So again, with this note, this bond, this bond is legal tender for all debts, public and private. What is a bond? A bond is evidence of debt. That's what a bond is. A corporation or a government creates a bond in order to do a project, and then they say, I'll issue you a bond for, say my project costs $10 million, right? So I'll start issuing bonds in denominations of $1,000, $5,000, and $10,000, right? So you buy a bond for $1,000, and I say, and it matures in 10 years, which means you buy the bond from me for $1,000. I get the $1,000 right now, And then in 10 years, I will pay you that $1,000 back. But you get something called a premium, which is basically interest. So while you're waiting to be paid out on the bond, you get 5 to 10% of the bond. Actually, 3 to 10%, anywhere from there. You can get 3 to 10% of the bond every month paid out as a, as a dividend, so that you don't, you're making a little something off the bond. So then in 10 years, you get the full payment of the $1,000 or 10,000 or 5,000, whatever it is, right? So that's what a bond is, evidence of debt. So meaning the company or the government had to go into debt in order to create the bond in the first place. It's literal evidence of debt. So somebody, then once you bought the bond, you became the holder or secured party in the bond. You either have a bond holder or someone, you have a bond issuer and a bond holder. The person who issues the bond is the person who's going to be in debt. The person who holds the bond is the person who has is the secured party, is the creditor, who's owed the money. So again, boom, boom, boom. This note is legal tender for all debts, public and private. How much is this note worth? 14,300,000,000,000. Right there. 14,300,000,000,000. However, how much is the whole goddamn land worth, y'all? How much is all the land worth? 30 trillion. That's $30 trillion right there. All of it is worth $30 trillion. This is in 2012, though. In 2011, just so we're clear. This financing statement was filed in 2011. But I'm tell you why it still matters. So then it says additional debtors, right? Additional debtors on here. The U.S. Department of Defense, Finance and Accounting Services. Meaning the Department of Defense Accounting Office knew about this. This is how they getting all their goddamn money. This is how they're getting all their goddamn money, from this type of shit. When you say, oh, the defense just got another $50 billion and another $500 billion was just promoted to this is how they getting the money. So, debtor, U.S. Department of Defense, Finance and Accounting Services. Then it shows, there, and then it says, who are they? They're also a trustee. They're not the trust itself, they're the trustee, meaning the trustee can watch over the trust. They watch over the money. They can do this, distribute this here and there. They just can't have a conflict of interest, meaning they can't have an interest in the trust, right? So whoever they made the trustee. So then it says, how much is it worth? Again, right here, $300 trillion. Right there again. So you see it up here, 300 trillion, and then you see it again right here. 300 trillion. So then it has at the bottom, it has under that additional secured parties or assigners. Right? A signer. Again, I just told you what an assigner was. Somebody who signs over the rights and titles of something. Right? An assignee is the person who gets the title. Right? So additional assigners are North American Water and Power Company. This is a company that was created a long ass time ago, but the company has been dissolved, but they still had ownership of the bonds. Remember, this is all bonds, y'all. Just so we clear. This is about bonds. This is a financial statement for bonds. So then it shows where the Department of where the North American Water and Power Alliance is. Their office, it's in the defense, it's in the Pentagon. Whoa! The North American Water and Power Alliance, their address is the Pentagon. Holy shit, okay. Goddamn, y'all. Y'all starting to see, goddammit. Now, moving down the line, it says, number 13, on the financing statement, it says the financing statement covers, and then it says, because you can't see this, it says it gives three options what it covers. Timber to be cut, or as extracted collateral, that means as extracted collateral, meaning is like minerals that you extract from the land, right? That's the ground. It's supposed to be minerals, but it's any tangible thing that's taken from the land. That's what as extracted means. And again, guys, y'all gotta do some finance. I'm telling you, gotta learn, get these damn dictionaries, get these books so you start understanding these terms. You're not gonna be able to get into the game, into the deeper aspects of what's going on until you learn the language. This is why you have to learn the law. The law is a certain language that's being communicated. And if you don't understand that, you won't understand this, especially this right here. Like the term, I'll give you an example. The term turkey. You know, to melanated people, that means something. You jive turkey. You jive ass turkey. In finance, turkey means an investment or a bond that failed, that went to shit, that went bust. That's the language that you would say on a stock or a finance or anything that went. That was a turkey of a stock. Man, that was a turkey investment. That was a turkey investment that you would see if you don't say shit like that. They know you were full of shit. You ain't part of the game. That's the secret clubhouse words. If you don't know them, you ain't part of the game. So right here, so it says as extracted collateral, which told you what collateral was, or is filed as a fixture filing. What is fixture filing? What does that mean? What is a fixture filing? That means tangible goods that won't be moved. That's not moved. We're not going to take the tangible good off the land, whatever that is. We're not taking it off the land. What are the tangible goods, y'all? That's the the fixture filing. Remember, is the stuff I can move, stuff I'm not gonna move. I'm gonna leave it there. What is the fixture filing, y'all? The fixture filing is as all real men with hands and legs and all real land in the United States of America. Y'all see that? As all hands and legs, $14 trillion. That's how much you worth. You're worth 14 trillion. You and the land total is worth 30 trillion. Right? So then it says, with trust in God. God damn it, God is good. Give me $14 trillion, my nigga. So with trust in God, this real estate is with the public. I was like, oh shit, that belongs to the people. This real estate is with the public. 14 trillion, wait a minute, no, nigga, it's the people. That's us. Hold up, pimp. Hold up, player pimp. Told you niggas, y'all better get one of these. So, it says, this property is with, where is it? Hold on. There it is. It says, this property again is with the public. Y'all see that? Big ass, it's big as shit, ain't it? Public. Right? I mean, the people, the American people. We own the land, man, as an aggregate together. Let's come together and just divvy it up, man. So, no, that ain't what it means. Do y'all see this? The public is a finance term. Do y'all see that? Public, that means the public. Boop. That is a goddamn finance term. The public term means, the public, the term for individual investors as opposed to professional investors. The public participates in stock and bond markets, both by buying individual securities and through intermediaries such as mutual funds and insurance companies. The term public is also used to describe a security, meaning money. Security can be paper or any type of paper that has value, monetary value. So the term public is also used to describe a security that is available to be bought and sold by individual investors. Anybody. That's what that means. When it says this is with the public, that means we can sell and buy this and pass this on to anybody. The public. And as opposed, and so the term the public is also used to describe security that is available to be bought and sold by individual investors, as opposed to just large institutions or wealthy people. Excuse me. In which case, the offering is a private one. Stocks that offer shares to the public are known as public held, in contrast to privately held. So the public, anybody can invest in it. That's what this meant. Anybody can hold the money. Anybody can get the money. Meaning the reason that's on there is because they have foreign investors. Because foreign people are, this is this is about the foreigners who coming in and investing, like the Rothschilds and all them cats. So again, financing statement, and then it says description of real estate. I forgot to tell y'all that. Sorry. Before we describe that, because it says financing statement covers, and then it says fixture filing. But right here it says description of real estate. Description of real estate. Right there, number 14. Description of real estate. And that's where, right after that, it says, as all real men with hands and legs, and all real land in the United States of America, 14 trillion. Boom. And then, as we're gonna wrap this up in a minute, because I got some other shit to tell y'all. God damn, this is gonna be a long one. Y'all better strap in. I don't know how long I can talk. We'll see how much I'll get out, but I had a whole lot of shit to tell you. But so then it says, number 15, name and address of recorded owner of above described real estate if debtor does not have a record interest. So again, name and address of a record owner of above described real estate. That means who owns the people with all real mans and hands and legs. That's what that says right there. Who is the people who owns all real men with hands and legs and all real land in the United States? Who owns that? It says right here. The United States of America, U.S. Treasury, the U.S. Treasury Department, like I told you, not the United States Department of Treasury, 1789. No, the U.S. Treasury Department. Y'all see that? And then also right up under there, the internal, and then look at that, how they broke that up. Revenue service, not revenue. They broke it up. The internal revenue service. But in parentheses, it says IRS. So, and then the last part over here, it says additional collateral description, meaning what else are you throwing in the pot, my nigga? This look good. What else you want to throw in the pot before I scrape this pot towards me? What you got? What else you got? And he says, okay, right up the top, just to let you know what this means, out of many, remember, e pluribus unum, right? Out of many. So right here, additional collateral description. So it's just describing what it is. Out of many is basically all 50 states, all cities, counties, properties. Y'all see that shit? Yo, Gerald Jelks, appreciate you. He says, hate to interrupt you, but I know you would like this. He knew about the Red Cross and Haiti connection, and the white hats had to protect him. That person is your favorite b-ball, which means they're alive. And thank you for the teaching. For sure, bro. Thank you, man. So, again, additional description of collateral. Because they're like, what? If you want to explain what the collateral is more, you can put it right here. All right, so, okay, for sure. Because it says, remember, e pluribus unum, United States of America. So what does e pluribus unum mean? Out of many, all 50 states, all cities, counties, properties within the United States. So out of many one, and then it says, out of many one, real estate is the United States of America. God damn it. And then under it, it gives, this is the trustee, whoever this dude, go look this dude up, Everton de Oliveira Roca. That's the trustee who signed on this, who signed off on this, right? And then it says at the bottom, be as extracted with prejudice. This is important. Remember, be as extracted means what's taken out, the physical, tangible goods that's taken from the land, right? Be as extracted with prejudice into the United States of America, state of California, on this 15th day of July, 2011. With prejudice. What does with prejudice means? That means it's done deal. It's wrapped. No one can come back behind this and undo it. Just like I tell you, that's when you sign your name, you're supposed to sign it without prejudice. That means I reserve my rights. Right here, this one means we don't need to. This is a done deal with prejudice, as extracted with prejudice into the United States of America, state of California. Now, again, the United States of America is a Delaware corporation. It's a goddamn Delaware corporation. So go look it up. See if I can find it, if I can have it right here. Then we got to move on. But let me see if I can find it. Where is it? Boom. United States of America. Hold up. Oh, here we go. So, United States of America. Boom, boom, boom. The United States of America. Here it is. So the United States of America, y'all can go look this up, is a Delaware corporation. I don't know if y'all can see this, but goddamn. Can y'all see that? Anybody see? The United States of America as a Delaware corporation. Here, did y'all see the file number? Did y'all get the file number? So hold on, let me see if you can see the file number. So I'm gonna make it big just so y'all can see it, just so y'all see that file number. Go to the Delaware state government website, go to corporations or division of corporations and type in entity search and then type in that number and you'll find it. So again, so now you see, boom. United States of America, this is the owners, the people who had the secured part, the secured interest in the United States of America, U.S. Treasury Department, Internal Revenue Service. Now, that's those two. Then there is another statement that no one found. I'm about to tell y'all where to go find this. So when I tell y'all where to go find this shit, y'all better get there quick. And before the website gets shut down. So again, on this one, so this came 2 weeks later after that one. This was filed 2 weeks later. This financing statement. This financing statement is basically says debtor information file. So the name of the debtors who's indebted. Again, the Federal Reserve System, e pluribus unum, United States of America, the United States of America Defense, Finance and Accounting Services, and the Comptroller of Maryland. It says the Comptroller of Maryland. So there, basically that person was the trustee that had to be listed on here, right? So then it says, who are the secured parties? Y'all can see this, secured parties right there, right? Boom, these are the secured parties. So these are the persons, these are the people who are signing the money over or the assets over. These are the secured parties who are taking them, right? So look, it says the United States of America Treasury, 1789, and the North American Water and Power Alliance, right? We showed you who that was. Now, under their names, it says assigner. Do you see that? It says assigner. Remember, what is an assigner? Somebody who's signing over the title or rights, right? Now, right up under that, you see U.S. Treasury Department and Internal Revenue Service. Under that name is what? Assignee. Assignee. So basically, they signed over all of the shit to the corporation, the U.S. Treasury Department, Inc. That's a Delaware corporation, and the Internal Revenue Service, which is also a Delaware corporation. So these are the people holding the title to this right now. Holy shit, y'all. Do y'all understand what's going on? And then acting as trustee, who's trustee over it all, guess who's trustee? Bank of America. Bank of America is the trustee. B of A is the trustee over all the money. So now, if y'all don't go out and understand, you need to master bonds and trust in order to be free. That is the giant trust you just saw with all of America and all of you in the trust. 14 million is the people, 30 million overall is the entire trust with the people and the land. Y'all better get the book, and then remember, get the books. That's gonna teach you. That's gonna teach y'all about that. So